Oh, look at these. Look at those two kittens. They're laying on my lawnmower seat. Anyway, today is, what is today? Oh, the cat. The other cat. He jumped in the car. He's ready to jump on me. Yeah, look at that cute kittens. They're not hissing at me yet. I'll just leave them alone. If they want to come to me, they'll come to me. If not, I'll just do wild. Okay. I got things to do today. Guess I better get started on them. Well, today is June 13. Is it Thursday? Yeah. And I'm gonna go out and check the hay field to see if the hay's been raked and ready to bale. We'll find out when I get it there. When I get out there. Well, today is June 13, 2024. It's Thursday, and it's almost noon, and hay's been raked. They came out and raked the hay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move those white bales this fall. Get them out of the field anyway. I'm gonna probably feed them first this year since they're getting old. I don't even know how the cows will eat those. Anyway, hay's been raked, so that's good. That's what I'd like to see. That means they're gonna bale it today. That's good. Yeah, I like this. The grass here at the bottom here in the ditch. That's left over from some. I had some. I was testing some. What do you call that? Switchgrass. Yeah, I bought some switchgrass seed, a few pounds. Not very much because it's so expensive. I tried to grow a little bit here on the headland, and it just didn't really grow. But some of the seeds grew, but not enough to make it worthwhile to buy that seed. I like it. I just don't know how to get it to grow good. It didn't hardly sprout. Not very many seeds grew. Boy, look at this nice grass. I like to stop and admire it. Yeah. Let's go up to the road. My entrance. I put these white holes here so they don't run their equipment off the culvert. And I gotta cross it to cross it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. take a picture of that. Okay. Alright. Okay. I like doing a drive-by. It's easier. There's a nice shot. I was going to go drive down the other end of the field, but one end looks the same as the other, so I'll just stay on that. I'll stay on the road here. Yeah. 'Cause I got other things to work on today. But I'm glad they raked it today. That was my hope. That was my expectation. Yeah, it ought to make, I'm guessing, at least 100 bales. At least. Okay. I'm going to take a shot from the corner here. I can do that much. I can do that much. Okay. I got my camera hooked to my window. Yeah. Let me pull in a little bit. Take something. A little bumpy here. Yeah. They wound up with two windrows on the headland here. Let me back this up a little bit. A nice picture there. Okay, I'm ready to go back to the house, get some work done there. Alright, catch you later. Well, got a little work here to do. I gotta put this new battery in here, and I got a better what do you call that? I don't know what it's called. Whatever it is, it fits those screws there. Yeah. It was in this tool that I got a long time ago. There's a bunch of small ones in the handle that fit on there. Anyway, that's the new battery. That's the old battery, exactly the same, more or less. And I'm going to install that, and then I'm going to take that back out and put it where it was. And then I got a new one. I got a new one here. Yeah, got a new one. Yeah. It's the same as this one here. Yeah, same as the ones I've had. I've got one, two, three other ones, I think, like this. Anyway, this is going to replace the one off for the north fence. Okay, so let me get started on this. I also have a cattle rub, an old one. Been laying on my back porch for I don't know how long. 10, 20 years maybe, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to use it this year. Got it, might as well use it. I'll use some permethrin in it with some, I guess I'll use vegetable oil. In the past I've used diesel, but I don't think I want to use that this year. I want to try something different. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's put the battery back in now. Well, I got the red and black wires hooked up, and I did that first because I got to lock that down in here. So that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, now all I gotta do is put the screws in. Well, I got the 4 screws put in. And now I gotta lean this up and hook these wires to there. And then I gotta carefully put it back together and then screw those screws in. Alright, that's good. Keep it moving. Well, I got it back together. Just a matter of taking it out there and putting it back up. Well, there's the old one that I just put a new battery in. And that's the new one. At least now I know I can at least get battery replacements if the other ones don't work. I got 2 other ones out there working right now. And this one's going onto the fence around the hay bale storage area. And that's going to go on the north fence. Okay. Hard to see them. I need to go out in the light. Well, this is good enough. Too hot in the sun. So I gotta get something else. I forgot what I was going to get. We'll see. Well, I'm out here, ready to head to the top where I gotta do some work. Oh, I know. I forgot something. I got to go back. I forgot to get something. Okay, cattle are out here in this pasture by the road, and the Highlanders are way over there, under that tree, way over there. Yeah, on that corner there. Looks like there's still an animal over there in the creek, but the rest of them are out here. Okay, I gotta go back to the house. I forgot something. As usual. Here's the mama and her 2 kittens. I was driving out to the pasture on the neighbor's house, trailer or whatever it is. I saw that there was a dead kitten about the same age as these dead on the road. So I guess their cats must have had kittens too, but one of them didn't make it. You guys should stay off the road. You hear that? Okay, I got to get something here to help with their cattle rub. Here I am again, working on this hay storage fence. I just hooked this fence up from down the hill, from that fence down there, up over the high enough where the cows go under it, and then back down to the fence here to turn this on while I was waiting for getting the battery. Yeah, so I got the battery. It's fence ready to put back on, so I'm just going to disconnect that fence over there so I can work on it, and then I'll just leave it disconnected. But if the charger ever stops working again, at least I'll have a way to hook it up quick. So I'll just leave that fence on, up on top, just in case I need it. I have to keep an eye on it in case a limb or something falls on it, but other than that, it should be okay. Look at those limbs I cut off the other day from up there. Cattle cleaned all the leaves off, so I'm gonna drag them over there into the trees too. Okay, let me unhook that, and then I'll drive down there and work on that fence, or put the charger back on. I got a fence hook down there. There's a yellow insulator on top of that post, top of that hill there next to that big tree. I got a fence tied to that, and it goes up there, and then bypasses that tree, then comes up here, hooked to that tree, up high, so the cattle can go underneath. And then I got it hooked to that fence. So now I just gotta unhook it, and it's done. Now the fence is unhooked there with that gate hook unhooked, and now this fence is off, so I can work on it. All right, let's do that. The cattle sure did a good job of spreading that hay bale out in there. I guess there's still some the rolled up one is still there, still rolled in a small roll, and I saw them eating on it the other day, so there's still some in there they can eat. But at least it'll keep the weeds down, even though I sprayed it. Well, whenever I can, I try to park in the shade. I can park in the shade, but I got to work out in the sun there today, so let me get started on that one. I brought out an very old charger that stopped working a long time ago, and that's why I start using these newer ones. they're flat, but actually they're designed more like for there's a attachment that goes onto them that you can use a T-post, stick them on top of a T-post, but I didn't want to do that. I got this post here, I'm going to use it. I could put it on a T-post, probably be easier, but I had sneezed there. Whew, that was a big one. Anyway, I think I'm going to take off that board, that plywood there, because it's rotten anyway. I got a plan. Sneeze again. Whew, oh, something's going to come over me now. Anyway, I'm going to put that one up because it's already on a slant. That's the thing I didn't like about this new one. When I had it on a post, it wasn't slanted, so it was like this. But it needs to be like that. And on the other ones, I just put it on top. Yeah, so that worked out pretty good on the other two. I'm going to do the same thing here. And on the other one down there on the north fence. But first I'm going to take that plywood off and screw that one to that post and go from there. Whew. Well, I got to sneeze again. Whew. I know it must be up in the air. Anyway, that's a box. That's an old box that don't work anymore, but I'm using it for the angle that it's on, that it can provide for this one. Yeah, because before that's the one that was here before, same place, and it was just straight up and down. So now I'm going to put it up there on top of that one, tie it to it, and so I can have a little slant there to help collect the solar energy better. Okay, let's do that. Well, it's up. I got one screw at the top, and then I got it tied with wire from one side to the other side. I tightened it up a little bit, and it was still a little loose. So the one on the bottom is tight, but the one that slides back and forth this way. So I tied a string from the old box around the top, the end down there in the bottom. And that made it a lot snugger. And I'm sure the cows will rub on it, but since there's no pointy spot there, I don't think they'll get much joy out of it. So hopefully they won't do it too much. Okay, only thing left to do now is turn it on. Just want to see, this box here is pretty tight because it's got 3 screws in it over here. And this one here, it's tight enough. I got it tightened here, there on top, and on here. I should have used string up here because I can get the string tighter than that black. I can always change that if I have to someday. But now I got to turn it on, see if it works. Well, where it says fence on, flashing red like it did before. I don't know if that's right or not. I never read the instructions on this thing. But it's on. That's the main thing. It's on. So now I'm going to check the... I always thought this was a fence check for ground. It's not. This is a battery. This is a push to test battery health monitor. So this is to test the battery. I can't see. You really can't see, but it's green. Yeah, it shows green, so the battery's good. Battery's good. Now to see if the fence works. Oh boy, all that expense for the battery and all the work I did taking it apart, put it back together. Just so you know, the battery itself cost me $46, and a new charger only cost me $130. So anyway, the fence still ain't working. I'm going to wait. Fence says it's on, or the charger says it's on, and the battery test shows that it's good. So maybe it's not charged up yet. So I'm gonna wait a while, let the solar stuff do its work, and charge the battery again. When it said the battery is good, that means it should be fully charged. But Fence still ain't working, so might be some other problem that I can't fix. If it's anything electronic, I can't fix it. That's just the way it is. I should have just bought a new one like I planned. But I had to test the battery. At least I got the battery for in case I ever need it somewhere else. If I can't get this fixed, at least I got a backup. I can always connect my fence down there like I had it before. But I'll wait and see if the battery needs to be charged first. I'll give it a while to test it. Okay, let's go work on the other one. Well, I'm going to disconnect that bottom wire from there, that jumps in there, to turn this fence off. Yeah, disconnect it. That fence will stay on, and this will be off, so I can hook up the new charger, fence charger, to that fence down there. I'll put it on top of that old box that don't work, like I did on this last one. Now, hopefully it will work when I turn it. Ready to install this one. Should not be too hard. These are the things I was talking about. This is adjustable here. This is for a T-post. This slides in the back. This here slides in the back, and that fits over top of a T-post. This one too, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. This slides in the back too, so maybe it. Oh, I don't know why it's got that. It's got like places for screws. You got me. I don't know. I never used them. I think I might have used them once. And I prefer something that's stronger than a T-post. But they're there if I need them. I think that's so you can move these things around. You know, from like rotational grazing. Yeah, you want to move it to different pastures. Yeah, but I don't use it for that. Once I put them up, they stay there. Okay, let's see if I can get this hooked up. How that would work? You slide it in. There's two grooves here. You slide it from underneath, and then that drops down on top of the T-post, supposedly. Yeah, I think I've done it once. I didn't like it, so I never did it again. Anyway, that's the options they have, which is okay. Works for whatever you need it for. All right, let's hook it up to what I got. I just discovered that this thing here, no, I can't do it now. This thing here, this one here, fits inside that one. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but anyway, that's what there is. That's what we got. That's what I got. But I don't use them, so let's go back to what I was doing. Well, that's the one that don't work anymore. I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to lay that one right on top of it. That way it's already on a slant. Only thing is, I didn't bring enough screws to screw the top down, so I'll have to tie it for now. I'll get a screw out here later. I thought I had enough, but I couldn't find all the ones that I thought I had. Hopefully I didn't drop them somewhere and cause another flat tire someday. But whatever. Maybe I dropped them at home, or maybe I did something I didn't think I did. Anyway, or I think I did something which I didn't. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to have to get on the other side of that fence. That's not going to be easy. All that barbed wire. But I got to. I can't. That's the only way to reach that. From here. I should have made a gate here. Alright, let me figure something out. Here's my plan. I raise this wire here. I raise that up above the barbed wire. Now I can slip my tailgate through there, and I can use my ladder to get down on the other side. How's that? For thinking outside the box. Now I can use the ladder to get in the truck, in the back of the truck, then I can use the ladder to on the other side to get down. Yeah, that's worked good. Now I can get across the barbed wire fence without scratching myself. I hope. Oh, I made it. No trouble at all. And I can even turn the fence on without the fence hitting the truck. So that's good. After I get it, after I know it's working, then I can still turn it on and off from over there, which is good. I'm from the other side. And then after I get it working, after I know it's working, then I'll put this wire, pull the truck up and pull this wire back down onto that other insulator. Okay, let's hook it up. Well, I see a problem already. My, I think it's ground wire. The ground wire is not long enough. So, and I don't know about the other wire either, but I got some extra, I think it's, I got a bucket in there. I got some extra insulated wire. Yeah, I can add on to those so to make them go where I want. Right now I just got it laid up there and I don't have anything, I don't have it tied or anything. It's just laying there. So let me go get that wire first. See if I can make everything fit. Well, I got it hooked up and tied down. All I can do now is turn it on up there and see what happens. Well, here goes. See what happens. Nothing. This light's not on either. It turned on. It's turned on. I must have done something. I must have done something wrong. Oh boy, what did I miss? Let me try this. Okay, it shows a green light up on that one, but this one's not working. I'll have to figure something out here. And I got the fence hooked to the fence, and the green one is the ground, and that's hooked to ground. So it's hooked up right. I just don't know why it's not on. I guess I should test it. Even if that light don't work, at least I should test it, see if it works. Well, now, I guess the sun was blocking it. It's blinking red. The fence says, fence okay. It says red. I don't know what red means. I guess I need to, there was something in there. There was no instruction book, but there was a thing in there with a barcode, so that's probably where the manual is. Anyway, that's what I got. I can just barely see the red now. Maybe it took a while for it to start up. Anyway, it's all hooked up now. Oh no, now I gotta test it, see if it's producing any electricity. Well, the fence ain't producing any. There's no charge in the fence, put it that way. Yeah, there's no charge on the fence. Just like the other one down by the bales. I guess I'm going to go ahead. I can turn it on and off from the outside, from the inside of the pasture. So I'm going to pull the truck out and then put my fence back down on the insulator where it belongs, and then I'll test it again. Maybe it takes a little while for the chargers to charge up. Don't know. I'll have to wait and see. This is a brand new one though, so it should be working. Well, while I'm on this side, I might as well cut that tree out. Limbs are hanging on the fence. I ain't gonna worry about these other ones up here. Just the ones that are close down here by the bottom. Okay, let's cut them out first. Well, got that cleared out. Trimmed a few more down there too. At least to that post. All right, let's go to the next project. Well, I got the fence hooked up again. Done over there. And I got the charger hooked up. And I got it turned on. When I first turned it on, it wasn't sending any electricity to the fence. But I'll wait a while and see if it charges it later. Maybe it needs to charge the battery up first. But the battery shows that it was okay, and so was the other one, so I'm going to check both of them before I leave. And I don't think I'm going to, I'll see. I'll see how much time I got left. It's already after 3 p.m. But I want to go out to the hayfield again, see if there's any baling going on. And I'll come back to the oiler later, or the cattle rub, because that'll take a little time to set up. Oh, and also cut some brush on the outside and threw it over here, clean it up a little bit. Looks like I'm going to need to spray again here. Keep the weeds down along the outside there so they don't get and the corn's awfully close to the fence, but I don't think they'll go over it. I hope not. If I was going to do this right, I would have put a barbed wire on top, but that fence was already there. So, but I can always change it if they do get over there. If they get over there, I don't know how I'm going to get them back in. I'll have to take them in through the gate down on the bottom, or the gate behind me on this corner, but that's a smaller gate. I don't think they'll jump over, but you can never tell about these cattle. Okay, let's head out to the hayfield and see what's going on. I'm going to check the fences first before I leave. Then I'll head out to the hayfield, see if anything was baled yet. Well, I checked the fence and it's working good now. Good as the other one down by the creek. It's working good, across the road. So it's working just as good. Okay, at least I don't have to worry about the cows rubbing on that one. Yeah. And I'm going to go check that one by the bales too before I leave. Hopefully it's working good too. All they did with that one was put a new battery in, so hopefully it will be working too, like this one. Okay, now after I check that one, I'm going to head out to the hayfield and check for bales. Oh, this one's still not working. It said that the battery was okay because I just put a new one in, but for some reason it's not producing a charge to the fence. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off for now. Maybe I'll give it a while for it to charge the battery up. There must be something else wrong with the electronics in there. Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably have to wind up buying another one. But not today, and not for a while, because I'm going to go down and hook it back up over there. At least it'll be working. Because that new one I just put up, it's gonna control this one too. So this fence too. So at least it'll have a new controller on it. Okay. I was hoping that battery would work. That's what I get for thinking a new battery was the problem. Or the old battery. Alright. I think they just put that stuff on there to tell you if the battery's good or not, so you buy a new battery. And then there's actually something else wrong with it. But anyway, at least I'll have a new battery if I ever need one. Okay, who knows, maybe it'll work tomorrow. We'll see. There's a nice breeze blowing through here. Feels good. Oh, I forgot all about that open gate. Luckily nobody got out, I don't think. Or went down the road. The Highlanders are just coming up the hill now. Get out. I better get through that gate before somebody decides to go through it first. Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow and check this other fence, see if it's working. And if it's not, I'll just leave this other fence hooked up the way it is for now. Shame all that work I did buying a new battery, taking that thing apart, put the new battery in, hook it back up, still don't work. Who knows, maybe it'll work tomorrow. Okay, let's go out to the hayfield now. Well, she almost made it. She got all the way to here. I had to stop her real quick. You almost made it through, didn't you? But not on my watch. Alright, gonna close the gate on you. Keep you in here. You got plenty to eat. Alright. Well, I'm glad they respect the gate. I'm gonna try to go through that. Back up a little bit. Get all three of them in. I don't think I'm gonna get all three of them. I got those two. And then there's another one over there. Okay. That's all. Out to the hayfield now. Well, this shows 86 degrees Fahrenheit. 3:30 p.m. and June 13, but sure feels hotter than 86. Feels more like 90 something. Anyway, I'm ready to close the gate to the pasture and head out to the hayfield to see if there's any bales yet. Oh, these cattle they like to eat as a group. They like to mingle together when they're grazing. I guess there's protection in numbers, I guess. Must be an old instinct to herd together. That's what they call it, a herd. Herd mentality. Just like the buffalo. They're probably related somewhere down the line. Or should I say up the line? Up the line. Yeah. Oh, got something in my finger. Hurts. Alright, headed out to the hayfield now. Here's my view from the truck window. Yeah, won't be long. I'll need to mow this grass again. I don't know about the inside, but I need to mow the outside. I guess I'll let them eat the one on the inside. Yeah, I'll keep the outside mowed. Less temptation that way from them. Okay, now I gotta go out to the hayfield. Oh, at least they got started baling. They got this headland done, and he's got this part. And then he's got this, I wouldn't call it half. Third, he's got a third done. So he's down there making bales. The neighbor's over there too. He's combining his wheat on the other side. I see the baled. I think he baled one row over there on the other side of the hayfield. Yeah, he did all this, and then he baled one row down the other next side on the east side there. That's where the neighbor's hayfield. That's actually my neighbor. The neighbor's wheat, but that's my family's farm. He rents land from him, just like I rent this land from the family. I rent this for my hayfield. And there he is, coming down and baling my bales, baling hay. Yeah, I'll come back later. I don't like to bother them while they're working. So I might watch him do one more bale. Yeah, he just lifted it up. He'll probably get down about here when he does it. I don't need to talk to them. They know what they're doing. Now the neighbor's got his trucks over there to haul his wheat out. There they go. Yes, good day for baling hay. I'm glad it's getting done today, because there's a chance for rain tonight, but don't know. It's about a 40% chance. I don't know what kind of tractor that is, but he's got a John Deere baler. Okay, now he's going to let the bale wrap. He's going to wrap the bale and then he'll eject it. There he goes. It's going to take long to wrap it and kick it out. There's a kicker in the back to push it away from the baler. Okay, that's about it. Okay, he's still got 2/3 left to do, so I don't want to bother him. I like to watch him, but I don't want to make him nervous. I know that's what I would do when I was dead. Used to watch me. There goes a big truck that just went by. Yeah. I'm not sure which one that is. There's a couple brothers do this custom work. I think that's his name's David too. Okay. Yeah, he's moving right along. Okay, he's gonna kick another one out, and then I'm gonna head back to the house. Maybe I'll work on that other project I got. I'll come back after he's done. Okay. Looks like he's busy. Yeah. They make nice bales. These are 5x5 bales. 5 foot by 5 foot. I like them. If they any bigger, I probably wouldn't be able to pick them up with my tractor. We've had some in the past that were pretty heavy. Okay. All right. That's it for now. I'll catch you later when they're done. All right. Back to the house to work on something else. Now that I know that the hay's being baled, I can relax a little bit, knowing that they're getting the bales done. I'll go out later after they're done and count them. But no matter how many times I count them, I always come up with a different number. So usually I just wait until we start. So I group them together with my tractor for when we load them and haul them. There's no hurry because it's only grass growing out there, so we can leave them out there for a week or two, or even longer if I need to. I have to wait for my brother to get his time because he's still working, and he has to find time. Usually it's on a weekend when he has got time, Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. Anyway, right now I drove back here behind the house to get my shade because I got different ways of adding the oil and permethrin to the cattle rub. In the past, I would just pour it on, but so much dripped on the ground when I did that until it got soaked in. Today, I'm going to try something different. I want to get a better system for oiling it, but for right now, I'm going to use this thing. It's an old thing I don't use anymore, and if I need to use it, well, I can clean it out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lay the middle, at least the middle part, in that container there, and then pour it. That way, if any of them spills, it'll be contained, and I can reuse it. Okay, let's see how that's going to work. First, I got to mix the permethrin with the oil. Well, I had to pour a little bit out onto the thing. That works pretty good. I can only do a small section at a time though, and I'll have to. I'll do the middle first, get it soaked real good, and then. Wait a minute, I can fold that up in there. Let me try that. I'm gonna try folding that up. See if it'll all fit. Yeah, that'll help me. How come I didn't think of that before? Anyway, and when I used to use this type of oiler or cattle rub before, I always used diesel. I don't know if it was permethrin, but it was some kind of a insecticide, fly spray, fly something. I used for cattle. It probably was this stuff. You know, today I got permethrin 10. I think the one I was using, permethrin I was using in the barn for the carpenter bees, I think that was 13%. Yeah, permethrin. So anyway, I'm gonna mix some of this permethrin in with the oil now, since I took some out, and I think I'll add about 2 ounces. That should be enough to control the flies. And if I need to, I will take some rags and tie them along there if cattle aren't getting enough coverage. Okay, I'm gonna put that whole thing in there. See if it'll fit. I can't believe how good that fit. Yeah, now I can just saturate that rub thing with all this oil. I don't know what it calls for. I never did read the instructions on them things, but I think somewhere I read about 2 gallons, and it's about 2 gallons. Yeah, I'll just let it soak. I'll let it saturate all tonight, and then I'll put it up tomorrow, because I want to go out and check the hay tonight and count bales. And I don't want to get all oily. Yeah, I should be okay just putting it in there. That's a good way to. I'm glad I thought of this, because I didn't like the other way. Because the other way I would put it up first, which is going to be a problem with it all saturated, but I'll figure that out when I put it up tomorrow. But for now, that'll work. Main thing is get the oil and the permethrin soaked up in that thing. Okay, let's add the oil. By the way, when I said 2 ounces, I meant 2 ounces per gallon. So altogether it's 4 ounces. Yep, we got it with the 2 gallons in there, and look, there's hardly any in the bottom, but I'll check it again tomorrow. It should all be soaked up by tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Now I'm gonna have to wear gloves. Yeah. Okay. My hands are a little oily now, so I'm gonna wash my hands and get ready to. I'll wait a little while before I head back out to the hay field. Give them time to finish that field. Well, it's 4:23 p.m. Thursday, June 13th, and I just came in to wash up and clean up a little bit and take a little break from the heat before I go back out to the hay field and see if they've finished baling the hay, and to count bales too when they're done. Okay, catch you later. Well, looks like they're done baling. It's around 5:30. Yeah, and that's how many bales I got. I didn't count them yet, but I'm going to. I think I'm going to go at the top of that hill over there and count them. I think I can see them better. Or maybe I just go over here. I'll just go down here and count them. That way I can see them better. They won't be in the shadow. Okay. Anyway, that's what I got right now. I'm going to count them somehow. Before I count the bales, I'm going to do a drive around. Yeah, I might do one along there's a truck parked over there, so I don't want to be in their way. So I'm going to do that from. I don't know if I'll check that out later. From that, I always start from that corner where that truck is for a drive by along the road. But for now, I'll just do it from here. Okay, I'm not going to count them. I'll count them later. I just want to get a good look at them. Here's a nice bale. Oh, looks good. There's still some green stuff in there, so that's good. Yeah, I like to see green inside the bale. Yeah. I'll come back later and count them from on top of the. I'll park up here where this bale is up here. Yeah, that's about the middle. That way I can count them all from the center on this from the side here, because if I count them from the end, it's too far. I can hardly see them all. But from the side here, I can see them better. Normally I count them from on top of the hill up there, but here, yeah. Here's another bale. Nice bale. Yeah, nice bale. They're all nice bales. Yeah, they do good work. I'm gonna drive all the way around just to get some. We don't know what the rest of the hay season is or summer gonna be like. If it's gonna be dry or wet, we don't know. So here's another one. Yeah. So I'm just glad we got a good first crop, first cutting. Yeah. It's almost all fescue. I guess that's okay. I'm content with that. Oh, they're combining the wheat there on the other. Here's another one. Wonder how many that made. Well, if I knew how many bales were in each row, it'd be easier to count. But I'm not doing that. There's a crow. Okay, now let's get a look from here. This is the west end. Yeah, I've had this hay field for a long time. I don't remember when I started. At first I was farming it with Dad, and then he kind of retired. Yeah, and then I sort of took over because we both had cattle, and then eventually, after he retired, somehow my brother took over. I don't know how that happened, but that's what it did. There's something out there. I think it's a little baby rabbit. I'll check it out later. There's a bale up here in the corner, but I can't go around it. It's in the bean. It's almost close to the bean field, so going in on the other side. And this is the east side. Now we're going to be in the sun. Oh boy. Yeah, but it's a different angle. Yeah. But there's still, I can still see it. Oh, maybe that wasn't a rabbit. I mean, that was just a clump of grass. Yeah, a clump of dead grass. Or a clump of hay. Yeah. I could count them from up here, but then the sun would be in my eyes. So. Although I can see better from up here. We'll see. That's where I usually count them from up here. Maybe I'll do that. I'll come back. It's about the middle, give or take a little bit. Maybe I will count them from on top of the hill. I think I can see better from the top. Yeah, this is the north end of the field. Oh, there's a baby bale that I need to take that one home. I don't think I can spear that. I'll see if I can get it on the back of the truck. I don't like those baby bales. My spear won't go down far enough. Now this is the east end, or no, north end. Okay. The neighbor's unloading this grain, his wheat. Okay, that's the east end. Yeah, it's hard to count the bales in this direction because it's just too long. Sometimes I can't see over the hill there. Let me drive around this bale. You got it way over here. I'm driving in the ditch. Anyway, this is what it looks like from the end. I'm not going to go on the road. This will be my drive-by from this side. Yeah, there's that baby bale. I call them baby bales. I'm going to see if I can put it on the back of my truck because my spear, I don't think my spear will go down that far. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it's a good crop. I'm guessing. I always guess. I guessed about 100 bales. So let's see if how good I am at guessing. Okay. And this is the west end again. West side. Alright, let me go up to the top over there and see if I can count all of them. Headed to the high spot. I just wanted to show this row of white bales. I got 30 bales left over there, so I need to probably feed them out first this winter, or this hay feeding season next in the fall. Yeah. I need to get rid of those. Those were my backup, but they're kind of in the way now. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the top. I'm on the back of the truck and I'm going to be scanning. I might even be able to count the bales when I watch the video, but I'm going to count them before I leave here. I'm on top of the back of the truck. I should be able to count them. I may have to stop and go. go, but I'm going to count them. Right now, I'm going to count them. Well, from here over, there's 46 bales. From here to that gap there, that's 46. Now I'm going to cut the other side on this side. Well, from here over to there, I counted 37, not counting that little bitty one, so 38 with that one. And now I'm sure they're going to count that when they charge me, when they bill me. But 37 and 46 is only 83. Well, that's a lot less than I thought. I'm going to count them again, but 87, 88 if you count the little one. Okay. Well, it's not as much as I thought I had. I thought I had around 100. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Anyway, at least I'll know for sure when we haul them off. I'll be able to count them better. But I can see them pretty good from here. I'm going to count them one more time just to be sure. Well, I still got 46 and 37, so that makes 83. 84 with the small bale. So 84. Yeah, 84. Okay, I'm done counting. And this is my last video out here, I think. 37 on the north end over here, and 46 on the south end down here. Alright, that's all. Alright, it's probably getting close to 6 p.m. right now, and so I'm headed back to the house. I'm thinking about putting that oiler up, but I might wait till tomorrow. I should start stacking these bales, putting them up into groups of 19, because that's when we haul them off, that's what we're going to haul, 19 at a time. 11 on my brother's trailer, big trailer, 6 on my little trailer, and 2 on his tractor. So that's 11, and 6 is 17, plus 2 is 19. Okay. That's all for now. That's all for today. Or that's all for out here anyway. I'll catch you later. Guess I'll show the neighbor's wheat. This is still part of the family's farm, or our family's farm, but he's renting it. He's renting most of it except for the 20 acres I use for my hay. I rent that. And it goes down to that area down there. Yeah. He rents the other side too, way over there, on the other side of the road. Okay, that's all. That's all. He's busy, I'm busy, so let's get back to what I was doing. Well, I'm gonna try to put this bale on the truck without a spear. I'm just gonna prop it up while it's in and then try to get it on. If I can pick it up that way from the bottom, from the ground, I think I can get it on. So let's see. Well, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try to get it on the truck. Oh, I'm not so sure about this anymore. That's still pretty high. When I tip it over, there's gonna be more on the below that area than there is above it. But I'll see what I can do. I can only try. If I can't do it, then I'll just lay it down and let my brother get it with his front end loader. Couldn't lift it, too heavy. I guess I'll let my brother lift it with his front end loader. I might be able to spear it at the very top, but that kind of tears them up. Yeah, we'll see. Well, at 6:15, I'm going to call it a day. I done enough. Got all itchy with the hay bale. I gotta wash up again. Yeah, I'll install the oiler tomorrow. Yeah, alright, gotta go. Yeah, I had somebody riding by, so I stopped recording. That's just a neighbor. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, and nothing happening at the barn. It's all quiet. I did hear a bee buzzing here under this carport, so I'll have to bring the sprayer around and spray some holes. Sounds like they're buzzing inside the woods somewhere. So, but there's no hurry on that. I don't see none flying around, just that one buzzing inside the hole. Okay. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. 6:30 p.m. Thursday, June 13th, and I'm done for today. Alright, catch you on the next one. Bye.